Hello, good afternoon to all students.
Hello.
Okay, uh, let me introduce you today's guest, Dr. Akshay Kumar Meshram. He's a assistant professor at YCCE College, and he has more than 8-year experience of teaching. He has done his PhD in cryptography, and he has presented 6 to 7 international as well as national level papers. So, without wasting time, let me ask today's guest to start the topic. Sir, please start.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Professor Pohani. So just give me 2 minutes to set camera and we will start. Hello, Professor Pohani, it is visible?
Please start. Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So today's topic is complex variable. Defined as per your committee is complex variable divided into two parts. One is analytic function, another is Cauchy-Riemannian equation or CR equation. So in first half time, we deal with all theory concept of complex variable defined on both the topic analytic function and CR equation. And next, we solve some example based on previous GATE exam. So first, what is complex number? A number defined as z is equal to x plus iy, where xy belongs to real number and I is equal to root of minus 1. Then such number known as complex number. Remember, real number is subset of complex number. Next, complex conjugate is x minus iy. Just we change the sign of imaginary part. So, imaginary part of z is y and real part of z is x. Next, if z is equal to x plus iy, then we substitute x is equal to r cos theta plus I'm audible?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. R sin theta. Then we write R is equal to cos theta plus R sin theta, and then R into e to the power I theta. And this box, this expression is known as Euler form of complex number. The next complex variable. Suppose we have number z equal to x plus iy is any complex number, then we define a function f of z is equal to u xy plus r v of xy, where u is continuous function and real function on u and x and y, and we defined f of z as complex variable where u is known as real part and p is corresponding imaginary part of complex variable f of z. Now it has two parts, single valued function and multi-valued. So for example, if we define w is equal to this function defined as w or omega. Omega is equal to z square. Then we get single value. For example, if we substitute 2, 2 square is 4. So we get only single number or single value. That's why omega is equal to z square is single value complex number. Similarly, if we define omega square is equal to z, so omega square is equal to 4, then omega is equal to plus minus 2. So we get plus 2 and omega is equal to minus 2. So we get more than one values known as multi-valued function or complex variable. Next, limit of complex function f of j. We say that the limit is L if limit of z tends to z naught of complex variable f of j is equal to L, and if we get limit z tends to z naught f of z is equal to f of z naught, then it is continuous complex variable if this condition satisfied. Next, derivative of complex variable. So for example, f dash, this is the general Definition of derivative. First we define f of z plus del z minus f of z upon del of z. F dash of z is equal to limit of del z tends to 0 function f of z plus del z minus f of z upon del z. This is standard theoretical definition of derivative del f by del z, and we write this is dw by dz. Simple derivative provided limit exists. Now, our main topic start this one. Analytic function. We say a function f of z is analytic if it is differentiable at z is equal to z. क्या होना चाहिए? डिफरेंशिएबल होना चाहिए. काफी एग्जांपल पूछे गए इसके ऊपर गेट में, प्रीवियस गेट एग्जाम. एंड सपोज f of z at z is equal to z naught is not differentiable, then we say this point is singular point or pole of that function where function is not analytic or differentiable. So there are necessary conditions to find whether function is analytic or not. So first, CR equation in partition form. So for example, if f of j is equal to x y I x y, or simply f is equal to I, then say function is analytic if we differentiate f with respect to del x, partially differentiate, is equal to del v by del y. Del. This is first. Second,
Hello.
del u by del y.
Hello. Hello.
हाँ जी. Hello. Am I audible?
Voice is not clear, you know.
1 minute.
Okay, there is a problem in voice.
Now, audio is clear?
Yeah. Now audible. Okay.
1 minute. Now audible. I'm audible.
Yes.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So first we deal with CR equation in part 4. Suppose omega is equal to f of j equal to u plus r, where u and v are the function of omega. Then del u by del x equal to v by del y. First, second, if del u by del y, if we differentiate with respect to y, is equal to minus del v by del x. If these both conditions satisfy, then we say the given function is analytic function. Second, in polar form. Polar form means Rn, addition means x, y. So, suppose a combination f of z is equal to plus iv. Then, if we differentiate u with respect to r is equal to, we get 1 upon r del v by d theta. These are the basic condition with what some examples then you might be understood. So remember this both equation. First, del u by del z equal to del by del y, del u by del y, del x. This is in Cartesian form. Next, del u by del r is equal to r del v by del theta. Second, del u by del theta is equal to minus r del v by del r. Now there are one more definition. If del square phi is equal to del square by del x square or del square phi by del y is equal to 0, then please define phi of x is harmonic function. This one is harmonic function. This equation is known as Laplace equation. So the relation between analytic function and harmonic function, if f of z is equal to u is analytic function, then u and v harmonic function. Remember this basic condition. So these are the basic series of equation, Cauchy equation, analytic function. Now we simplify some examples. Suppose this example. The analytic function f of z is equal to minus 1 z square plus as singularity at option A 1 minus 1, option 1 I, option C 1 minus D I minus I. ये पूछा गया था गेट 2009 marks. So this one we have the function defined as z minus 1 z square plus 1 as to act. So for singularity we put denominator is equal to get denominator of function of z is z square plus 1, then z square is equal to minus 1. So z is equal to plus minus root of minus 1. Z is equal to I minus I is equal to root of minus 1. So your answer is minus 1. That is option number D. Next example. An analytic function of complex variable z is equal to I1 defined as f of z is equal to u xy plus iv xy, and we define as x, then find v, means real part of analytic, and we have to calculate the option is first plus y square by plus second option x plus y square by 2. Okay. Third y square plus x square by plus k, and d minus y square by 2 k. This asking GATE 2009 for 2 marks. So we know that for analytic function we have del u by del x is equal to del v by del y. First condition, and second condition is del u by del y is equal to minus del v by del x. These are the conditions of analytic function, and we have to give it is analytic function for these two conditions. Now, u is equal to x plus x into y. Simply we differentiate first del u by del x. So when we differentiate, we get y, and second del u by del x. So the value of this is this one. So calculate v. So by chain rule, we have dv is equal to del v by del x plus del v by del y dy. Now substitute corresponding. So we have this minus x dx plus dy by dy y dy. Now calculate v of v. We can get integration on both sides. We get v minus x square by 2 plus y square by plus any constant c. So we get y minus x square by 2 any constant c. So they write constant is the value of value मिल गई है. So आंसर क्या है? Minus x square by. So we verify here. We get option C. This one. Sorry, here is minus sign. So simple calculation, 1 minute, and we get marks. So this all defined based on CR equation in Cartesian form. Next. Modulus of number 3 plus 4 upon 1 minus 2y is options are 5 root 5 1 by root 5 1 by 5. और ये पूछा गया था आपको गेट एग्जाम 2010 for 1 marks. Now we have to calculate modulus. Suppose z is equal to iy if any constant, then modulus m is defined as root of x plus y square and amplitude theta equal to tan inverse alpha x. This basic definition of modulus and amplitude. So we have z is equal to plus 4i upon 1 minus 2y. First we convert in standard form, that is रियल पार्ट अलग होना चाहिए प्लस सेपरेट होना चाहिए x प्लस r. सो यहाँ पे क्या मिलेगा इन दिस 3 प्लस 4i upon minus 2i plus 1 2i upon 1 plus 2i. Just simple calculation 3 plus i plus 4i minus 8i upon into the 4, sorry, minus I square means minus 1 and a minus b a plus b, so x square minus 2i whole square. On simplifying we get minus 5 plus upon 5
So we get -1 plus 1. So this is the value of z, and this is x plus I1. So now this is root of x square plus y square. So in next step, the value of it is -1 square, 2 square. So root of 1 plus 4. So modulus is of 5. So our option is root of -5. Next example. Suppose a complex number inside in units. This is unit circle. Then we have to plot complex number y is equal to no upon z is. So we know that there are 4 quadrants. 3, 4, and circle is unit. Radius is, and your option is A. क्या मेरे पास एक कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर है यूनिट सर्कल के अंदर है और inside the circle, and we have to plot complex number 1 upon z means reciprocal of z. So now we have shown what is 4. This question asking with 11 for 1 mark. So there are 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, and if we write it is equal to a plus I for example, or x plus I, and z inside the circle, the modulus of a square plus b square obviously less than 1 because it is unit circle and greater than 0. So important condition. Now if we define 1 upon z is equal to 1 a plus ib and take it rationalize 1 minus ib plus ib. So next step, just simply we separate
Hello.
every part. We get
Hello, Dr.
a.
Akshay Meshram, your video is not clear. Your video.
Okay, 1 minute. Hello.
Okay, okay, it is clear now. It is clear.
Okay, okay. Now we separate real and imaginary part. Upon a square plus b square minus I b upon a square plus b square. Now we write and this is minus this one. So in next step, since a and b are greater than 0 because z is equal to plus ib from the first quadrant. So a upon root of a square plus b square greater than 0 and b upon a square plus b square is also greater than 0, but it has negative sign. So this is less than 0. Okay. So in next step, 1 upon plate upon. What means modulus? So root of a upon root of a square plus b square whole square plus minus b upon of a square plus b square. So we get a square plus b square upon a square plus b square whole square. Simple calculation is there. 1 upon root of a square plus b square. And this is denominator less than 1. So we get 1 upon of a square plus b square greater than. So therefore the point of this greater than 1 means outside the circle because this circle is unit circle which is 1 and for 1 upon j that this is greater than 1, so this circle and our option is next. For analytic function f is equal to u plus iv and u is equal to 3x square minus 3y. We have to calculate v. अभी हम सॉल्व किया था. The options are 3 y square minus 3x b 6 minus y k c 6y minus x plus k is 6xy k, and this return us in grade equal for 2 marks. So again, if we have analytic function, it must satisfy CR equation. So CR equations are del u by del x equal to del v by del y and del u by del y equal to minus del v. Now we differentiate u with respect to x. So we have u is equal to this one. Now differentiate with respect to x, so we get 6x minus 0. So x is equal to 6. Now differentiate u with respect to y. So we have u is equal to 3x minus. So we get minus 6x. So here we write minus 6xy. So these are the corresponding values of this one. Now, but again chain rule for dv is equal to del v by del x dx plus del v by del y dy. Now substitute corresponding. So del v by del x will be 6y. This minus get cancelled. Dx plus v by del y is 6x. Now take 6 outside, so y dx plus 6 dy. Integration on both sides, so we get v or d. We take integration in each step. Equal to 6. Now this formula, derivative of xy, derivative of first into second plus second. Now derivative get cancelled by taking equal to both side. So we get v is equal to 6 xy and into constant c. So these are the required value for imaginary part v, 6y plus 6. So now our option is D. C. A means any constant. So just simple calculation for marks. Next. Suppose if x is the root of minus 1, then find x to the power x. Options are a to the power minus pi by 2, a to the power pi by 2, x and 1. Gate example. काफी easy example है ये. So we have x is equal to root of minus 1. So x is equal to root minus 1 means I. X is equal to I. Okay. Now I can be written as cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2. Cos 90 0 plus I into sin 91. So we get I. So x is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta means e to the power I theta. This one. We have to calculate x to the power x means e to the power pi by 2 I to the power x, and value of x is I. So we get e to the power pi by 2 I to the power I. So e to the power pi by 2 into I square. So we get x to the power x is equal to e to the power I square means minus 1 pi by 2 is the required value for x to the power x, and our option is 1. Our option is 1. It plus pi by 2. Am I audible? Professor Pohane? Okay, okay. Next. We have to find square root of minus I. So I minus cos minus pi by 4 I sin minus pi by cos 3 pi by 4 I sin 3 pi. Third option cos pi by 4 I sin 3 pi by 4 cos 3 pi plus I sin pi by cos 3 pi by 4 plus I sin 3 pi by 4 cos minus 3 pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. This is square root of minus 1. This question answer in GATE 2000 for 1 marks. 2013 1 marks. We know that minus I is equal to cos minus by 2 plus I sin minus 5. Or simply, if we solve theoretically, we have to find root of minus 1. So suppose root of minus sorry, I is x. For example, in x square is equal to minus I, and x square is equal to cos pi by 2. So I sin pi by 2. Same expression. Sin minus theta minus sin theta. This formula here, and minus theta is equal to cos theta. So this one. And we write x is equal to cos pi by 2 minus I sin pi by 2 to the power 1 by
Excuse me, Dr. Akshay Meshram, your video is not visible.
2. Okay.
Okay, now it is visible,
Yeah, I just
but low.
okay. Now am I audible? Hello.
Now, okay, now it's okay.
Okay. So next step, we use De Morgan's theorem. क्या बोलते हैं De Morgan's theorem is cos theta plus I sin theta to the power n. So cos n theta plus I sin n theta. जो भी पावर में रहेगा वो क्या रहेगा एंगल में मल्टीप्लाई सिंपल कंसेप्ट सो दिस 1 by 2 so we get next step cos then pi by 2 I sin then pi by 2 so first we multiply 1 by 2 to this one 1 by 2 and then we add plus 2n pi because sine and cos function is periodic with 2n pi. Now we put x is equal to 0 1. Why? Because power is 1 by 2 and denominator is 2. So 0 from here. So in next step, while we put x is equal to 0, x is equal to cos pi by 2, 2 into 2, yeah, this 2. If we put x is equal to 0, 2 and x pi. So this term is 0, pi by 2 by 2, by 4 minus if and if we substitute n is equal to 1, so we get x is equal to cos 4 minus I sin pi by 4. Now pi by 4 can 2 3 pi by so next step
Hello, sir. Video is not clear.
okay
Please adjust your camera.
okay 1 minute. Now it is cos
You are audible, but that video got paused.
It is okay?
Yeah, okay, okay. Continue.
Okay. So here we use cos 2 pi plus minus theta equal to cos theta and sin 2n plus minus theta is equal to sin theta. So this is 1. Now cos 3 pi by 4 is our option number B. Next, all multi-value of complex function 1 to the power I is equal to root of minus 1. Option purely imaginary. Second, real and non-negative. Third, on unit circle. Fourth, equal in real and imaginary. This question asked at GATE 2014 for 1 mark. So complex function 1 to the power I. We know
Excuse me,
that.
Dr. Akshay. Excuse me.
Hello.
I think that video has got pause. Try to adjust camera. That video is not visible here.
Okay, 1 minute. Hello.
You are audible. That problem with video only.
Video only. 1 minute.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Dr. Akshay Meshram, are you there? Hello, Dr. Akshay Meshram, are you there? Hello, Dr. Akshay Meshram, are you there? Hello, Dr. Akshay Meshram.
Now I am audible?
Yeah, you are audible, but video is not clear.
Actually, there is no option to on video from my side. You have to on from your side. Hello.
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 It
Sir, you can start now.
is visible now?
Video is not clear. Audio is clear.
1 minute. Now, video.
It is clear.
Okay. So, am I audible now?
Yeah, audible.
Okay. So, next example is all the values of. We have to find the values of 1 to the power I is values. The structure of values. First option is purely imaginary. Second, real and non-negative. Third option, on unit circle. Fourth, equal, real and imaginary. So we have to calculate first the value of 1 to the power I and the structure, whether it is imaginary, real, non-real. Unit circle means x square plus y square is equal to 1. Equation of circle and imaginary, so on. So first we calculate the structure of 1 to the power I. So we know that if 1 can be written as cos 0 plus I sin 0 in the form of complex number. Cos 0 is 1 and sin 0 is 0, 0 multiplied by number is 0, so we get 1 is equal to cos 0. We know that cos function is periodic with pi plus I sin 2n pi. So we add 2n pi to the angle. If angle is 0, so 0 plus 2n pi is 2n pi. Now cos theta plus I sin theta is e to the power I theta. Theta means 2n pi in this case. This is the value of 1. And we have to calculate 1 to the power I. Means e to the power I 2n pi to the power I. So we get e to the power minus 2n pi is the value of to the power I. So in expression 1 to the power I is purely independent of imaginary number. Why? Because imaginary part I is absent in expression 1 to the power I. So our first option is purely imaginary. Second, on unit circle, equation of circle is x square plus y square is equal to r square, means unit means radius is 1. So we have x square plus y square is equal to 1 is the equation for unit circle. So this one is no equal real and imaginary. So again imaginary is not in expression of 1 to the power I. So the option is B, real and non-negative. This question has in GIT 2014 for 1 month. Simple question based on complex video. Next, argument. Argument. Argument is theta of complex number 1 plus I on 1 minus I. And your option is first minus pi, second minus pi by 2, third pi by 2, fourth pi. So you know that the argument theta for complex number z is equal to x plus iy is tan inverse y by x and modulus is root of x square plus y square. So we have to calculate this one tan inverse y by x. किसका निकालेंगे? कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का. तो कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर किस फॉर्म में चाहिए? z इज इक्वल टू एक्स प्लस आई वाई, लेकिन किस फॉर्म में मेरे पास? दिस वन. So first we simplify given problem in standard form, that is x plus iy. So we have 1 plus I upon 1 minus I. Take rationalize 1 plus I, 1 plus I. Next step we get 1 plus I squared, square minus I square, a minus b, a plus b. होल स्क्वायर का फॉर्मूला लगा दीजिए, माइनस आर ऑन
Excuse me, Dr. Akshay, your voice is low.
ओके.
Excuse me, Dr. Akshay Meshram, voice is getting low. That voice is low. You are
Now
visible, but your voice is low.
I think network issue here. Now at this time, hello,
Hello?
I'm audible?
Your voice is low, your voice.
Okay, okay, okay. 1 minute, 1 minute. Am I audible now?
Yeah,
Hello.
you are audible, but voice is low.
One minute. I'm trying to improve the. Hello.
Hello, you are audible. Okay.
Now I'm audible now.
You are audible, but now that video,
Okay. Actually, network issue is here.
yeah, right.
One minute. Okay. So this one. If this get cancelled, so we get 2y upon 2. So simple. I. And I can be written as 0 plus I into 1. So the value of x is 0 and value of y is 1. So our formula for argument is equal to tan inverse y by x. So in next step, tan inverse 1 0. So we get tan inverse infinity, and tan inverse infinity is pi by 2. So our answer is pi by 2. Argument for complex number pi by 2. Our option is C. Option number C, pi by 2. Next, if z is equal to 2 minus 3i upon minus 5 plus I can be expressed in, can be expressed in, or can be expressed as. So there are options: minus 0.5, minus 0.5 I, 0.5, 0 C, 0.5, 0.5.
Hello.
Hello,
Sir, that video is not visible. Hello.
hello, not
That
visible.
video is not visible.
1 minute.
Okay, adjust your camera.
Okay, okay,
Okay, it is visible now. It is visible. Hello. Hello, Dr. Akshay Meshram, it is visible.
okay. Here, we have to find the expression for z, where z is 2 minus 3i upon minus 5 plus I can be expressed as, here are option
A minus 0.5 minus 0.5 I, B, C, and option D 0.5 plus 0.5 I. These are saying get 14 for 1 marks. Okay, so simply we have to solve this expression 2 minus 3i upon minus 5 plus I and take it rationalize. Minus 5 minus I upon minus 5 minus I. After simplification, we get a denominator a square minus b square 2 into minus 5 minus 10 and so on. After calculation, minus 10 plus 13i minus 3, this one. So we get minus 39 minus 13 upon 26. So I minus 1 upon 2. Take 13 outside. So in next step, 0.5 I minus 0.5 is the expression for Z. So here is option number B. Option number B, minus 5 or minus 0.5 plus 0.5 I. So this is just simple rationalize the complex number and we get the expression for given complex number. Next, suppose we have complex number f of z is equal to az plus b upon cz plus d, and if f of z1 is equal to f of z2 for z1 not equal to z2 and a is equal to 2, b is equal to 4, c is equal to 5, we have to calculate value of d, and this problem asking get 15 for 1 marks. So simply we have given complex variable a complex number in the form of f of z, and f of z1 is equal to f of z2. So first we write f of z1, remember z1, तो जहाँ पे भी z है वहाँ पे क्या करेंगे z1, तो क्या मिलेगा a z1 plus b upon c z1 plus d. Similarly f of z2, तो क्या मिलेगा आपको a z2 plus b upon c z2 plus d, and we have given both functions are equal. So in next step, a z1 plus b upon c z1 plus d is equal to a z2 plus b upon c z2 plus d. We use given condition. Next, we cross multiplication to both the side. So we get AC Z1 Z2 plus AD Z1 plus BC Z2 plus VD is equal to AC Z1 Z2 plus AD Z2 plus BC Z1 plus DP. Now here we substitute the given values, that is this one. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 4 and C is equal to 5 in this expression, and this get cancelled. So in next step we get, after substituting all values, 20 Z1 minus Z2 minus is equal to minus 2D Z1 minus Z2. Now minus minus get cancelled, this one. So 20 is equal to twice D. So we get D is equal to 10. So the value of fourth constant D is equal to 10. Next, suppose for any two complex number 5 plus root 3I and Z2 is equal to Z by root 3 plus 2y. Then we have to find argument of Z1 upon Z2. Z1 upon Z2. So this is 2. So first, we know that if Z1 into Z2 अगर एक प्रोडक्ट रहा तो उसका आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या होता है, theta 1 plus theta 2, remember. And if we have to calculate argument Z1 upon Z2, अगर मल्टीप्लीकेशन है तो एडिशन होगा, डिवीजन है तो थीटा 1 माइनस थीटा 2. तो थीटा 1 थीटा 2 क्या कहता है, tan इनवर्स b by a या फिर y by x. So first we calculate theta 1. So first number Z1 is equal to 5 plus 5 root 3i, which is x plus iy. So theta 1 for Z1 and theta 2 for Z2 क्या रहता है, tan inverse y by x. So we get tan inverse 5 root 3 by 5. So tan inverse root 3, and which is equal to 5 by 3. So this is your theta 1. Similarly, theta 2 for function g2 is equal to 2 upon root 3 to I. So tan inverse 2 upon 2 root 3. So we get tan inverse root 3 means 5 by 3. So we get 5 by 3, 5 by 3, and we have to subtract here. So 5 by 3 minus 5 by 3. So your answer is 0. And this question asked in GATE 15 for 1 mark. Simple question. Next. A complex value function f of z is analytic. Analytic or regular, remember. Analytic function or regular function in domain D and defined as f is equal to u plus iv. Then which of following is not correct? So here I write option not correct. So first df by dz is equal to del v by del y plus r del u by del y. Here we have to use CR equation. So first we observe all the options and then we decide which are not correct. And last option is del f by del z is equal to del v by del y plus I del v by del x. So these are the options and question asking get 15 for 1 mark. Get 15 for 1 marks. So we know that these all are complex function and we know that for complex function or complex variable we have CR equation. Our CR equation is del u by del x is equal to del u by del y. First and second del, del u by del y is equal to minus del u by del x. So we observe this. First, we differentiate f with respect to z. Remember, with respect to z, y, y. Then del f by del z. Then x, x. Then y, y. X, y. So we have to first differentiate given function. A given function f is equal to u plus iv with respect to x and y, and then use these two conditions and we observe all the options and we will get our correct answer. So first we differentiate. We have f is equal to u plus iv, then del f by del z. So del u by del x plus I del v by del x, or we can write del u by del y plus I del v by del y. First we differentiate x and then differentiate y. Then we use this condition to form our option. Cross check. So in that case, we get del f by del z is equal to del v by del y. This one. By using CR equation, del v by del x means del v by del y plus I del v by del x as it is. Circle is as it is equal to del v by del y minus I del u by del y, and last del u by del x plus I del u by del x. So by substituting our CR equation, this one corresponding equation is this. So we get these three different types, and this option number C is not in our equation. This. So therefore option C is the required answer, which is not correct. Next, Again, f of z is equal to u plus iv. Next example, where u is equal to 2x1 and we have to calculate v. His question asking get 16 for 1 month. So here, obviously we use CR equations. CR equation is again del u by del x is equal to del v by del y. And second equation is del u by del y is equal to minus del v by del x. So we have to calculate v and you have this 2 times x1. So del u by del x is equal to del v by del y and u with respect to x is 2y. So value of this is 2y. Similarly, del u by del y is equal to minus del v by del x. So again, u with respect to y, 2x. So we get minus del v by del x is equal to 2x. Now we use chain rule. dv is equal to del v by del x dx plus del v by del y dy. So we get del v by del x. Del v by del x is minus 2x plus 2y dy. So simply take integration on both sides. So we get minus 2x square by 2 plus 2y square by 2 plus c. Integrating first term. So we get v is equal to minus x square plus y square plus constant is the required answer for v. Next example. Suppose we have f of z is equal to x square plus a y square plus I b xy is any complex analytic function. Remember, this is analytic function. Then the value of a and b. The options are a is equal to -1, b is equal to -1, b a is equal to -1, b is equal to 2, c a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, b a is equal to 2, b is equal to 2. So we have given a function f of j which is analytic or regular function, both are same, and we have to calculate the value of a and b. So first, again, analytic function is CR equation satisfied. So CR equation this one. So first we write f of z is equal to u plus iv. Now compare given equation. So we get u is equal to x square plus a y square and v is equal to b xy. So we get using this one. This implies del u by del x. So we get 2x is equal to del v by del y. So we have to differentiate v with respect to y. So we get bx. So we get b is equal to 2. Next, this one. So del u by del y, differentiate u with respect to y. So we get 2ay is equal to minus del v by del x. So we get v y. So 2a y get cancelled. So we get minus. The value of b is 2. So a is equal to minus 2 upon 2. So a is equal to 1. So we get the value of a is 1 and b is 2. So option is 1 and 2 is option number C is your option. And this equation of this problem asking get 17 for 2 marks. Get 17 exam for 2 marks. So these are some example based on previous GATE exam. Now we define some function for complex variable. So first, exponential function. Of complex variable. We know that, or we familiar with e to the power x in its series is 1 plus 1 plus x upon 1 factorial plus x square upon 2 factorial plus x to the power n upon n factorial and so on. This is the series for e to the power x. Now here we substitute x by z. So we get e to the power z is equal to 1 plus z upon z factorial plus z square upon 2 factorial and so on. Now we put x is equal to 0. z means क्या है? x plus iy. तो x की जगह हमने 0 पुट कर दिया तो क्या मिलेगा? I y only. So we get e to the power iy is equal to 1 plus iy upon 1 factorial plus iy square upon 2 factorial plus iy cube upon 3 factorial and so on. So e to the power iy is equal to even term 1 minus y square upon 2 factorial plus y to the power 4 upon 4 factorial minus alternate sign even in this way plus I comma y minus y cube upon 3 factorial plus y to the power 5 upon 5 factorial. So this series, standard series for cos and this standard series for sine. So we get e to the power iy is equal to cos y plus I sine y. So this is the standard form of complex variable. E to the power, we familiar already, e to the power I theta means cos theta plus I sin theta. ये आता कैसे? ये expression is. So you have to familiar all these values. Next, relation between circular function of complex number.
Sign. Similarly, to the power minus I also sign. So Here we do sin equal I to 1. Similarly, cos y is equal to cos is equal to plus I upon 2. Already we familiar all these formulas. Theta. Now, this is circular function. Circular function. Now, we define hyperbolic. Hyperbolic function is sin hy is equal to I1. Sorry, I is missing. In hyperbolic to the power minus pi maximum cos hy is equal to pi 2. Now we find the relation of this circular and hyperbolic function as first sin x is equal to sin x, second x is equal to it's a relation hyperbolic and circular function.
Hello, Dr. Akshay Meshram. Hello.
Hello? Huh?
Hello,
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Akshay Meshram.
Hello?
Hello, last 5 minutes. So try to conclude the topic.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Hello, sir.
Am I
Last
audible now?
5 minutes. Hello, last
Yes,
five
yes.
minutes. Try to
Okay.
conclude the
I'm
topic.
okay, okay. Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, okay. Just 2 minutes. So the last is logarithmic log of complex number or complex function. So suppose we have complex number z is equal to x plus I1. Then if complex and complex number z complex variable w or f of j is equal to u plus I plus I, which is related to the power j. This is log of complex number defined as j is equal to I, where r is where r is modulus and theta is amplitude, and simple value of this log j is equal to j is r to pi. So both formula very useful to solve engineering problem. So with some examples solve. First example. So you have to calculate for analytic function. There is I1 and real part. Real part means u. The power is cos x. Then you imaginary functions are to the power of 6 sine C minus C and B. This question answer put it for 2 marks. Answer is I second. Similar example. Sorry. Square plus y square plus c square plus y square square plus y square and c 2 marks. Start for example. One more example.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, am I audible? Hello. Am I audible? Hello, Professor Pohane. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, so
So,
these are example for try at home.
on behalf of Surodaya, I would like to thank Dr. Akshay Kumar Meshram for giving valuable lecture on complex variable. He has given detailed information, complex variable and how we can apply the complex variable in CR equations and lot of other information sir has given. So we are really thankful to sir for giving his valuable time. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. You can end
Thank
meeting
you.
now.
Okay, thank you, Professor Pohane, and thank you all of you to listen my lecture carefully. I congratulate to the, all the team to organize such a wonderful guest lecture for great preparation. Thank you. Thank you all.
Okay, so you can end the meeting.
Okay, thank you.